That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airway.
Welcome to Gigantic, a fast-paced 5v5 mobile brawler, where the main goal is to blow up. Where the main goal is to take down the other team's giants, which is this guy right here. Most people compare the game to games like Overwatch and Paladins, but really it's more comparable to games like Valorant or Battleborn, or even League of Legends.
FBI, open up!
Hey! The game is currently being developed by Abstraction Gaming, which are the same guys who made like a little known game. I don't know if you heard of it. Now, some of you who are familiar with the game are probably thinking, didn't this game come out in like 2016? And yes, you're right, it did. Didn't the game also die like a year later? Yeah. But I was back, baby! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Small claps for the Gigantic cream. So, Gigantic is a 5v5 teamwork-based brawler mobile light. I know I said it was a mobile before, but that's because you won't be one-shot just because you're down 3 items. Where the main objective is to take down the other team's guardian, which is the name of the giants, by the way. You do this by gathering enough energy to make your guardian stand up, put some Jordans on, rush to the other guardian, pin them down, and have the alopecia exposed, which is their weak spot. To gain power, you can do a number of things, with killing pets being the least valuable, and gathering power being the most valuable. There are 5 points on the map, with 2 on each side of the map, and a neutral point in the middle that either team can gather power from. Flip back to the Guardians, and their pinned bald ass head is exposed. If your team does enough damage to the bald spot, they take a heart of damage. Do this enough times and you win the game, with the normal Clash game mode requiring you to do 3 hearts of damage, and the Rush game mode only needing 1 heart of damage to be done. Now, before you can hop into a game, you need to pick a hero. You have the supportive, defensive, and offensive classes of heroes to choose from. They have 5 abilities each, with a primary fire, secondary fire, E, Q, and ultimate focus ability, each of which can be upgraded and modified throughout the game. But something's off here. Can you guess what it is?
Most of these guys have knives.
And before you think to yourself, oh well, that must mean the few range characters must be OP as hell, right? Beckett OP? Insane Amani one counterplay? 3,000 kill game, that's TMX! No, the heroes in Gigantic are pretty balanced, except Imani. And that's for a few reasons. First of all, most of these range characters have slow projectiles, so that makes them best played in medium range. Most of these characters also have abilities that greatly benefit from being used in medium range. That leaves them not super close in the fight, but still in range for someone to rush them down and bop them in the head. Unless you're Imani. Second, you have to earn your kills. You can't just pop out of the blue, one-shot someone, and then leave. You need to commit to a fight. Due to the high TTK, teamwork is heavily rewarded and heavily relied upon as well. You hear that, TTV Death Crow 1738? You have to work together and communicate and not be an asshole to your teammates. And third, once you're in combat, your movement, which includes running, jumping, and dodging, all these stamina. And it can drain pretty quick if you're spamming jumps or dodges. So if you're caught with little to no stamina, you can easily find yourself dying if you don't pick your fights well. Unless you're Money. In that case, you just live anyways, because you're just such a bad bitch though. Now that you know the rules, and you have chosen who you want to play, now you have to see the official, not official, twerking tier list. Alright, here's the official twerk off tier list. At the very top, we have twerking god, followed by A, then B, then C, then D, then have disqualified no ass, and jail. No. At the very start, we have twerking god! Jail. She has the motions, but it didn't have the assets, so B. Who's this again? Well, he's a lizard. Well, actually, he does have ass. He doesn't know how to use it though. C. Oh man, I don't remember half these names. Ezrin Gal, no ass. Griselma, she has the experience. She definitely had that body on her. Twerking god. Bastion. It's the heart that counts. A tier. Twerking god. No, actually, she has the assets, but not the movement. But I feel like he'll be too old to know what twerking is. D, unfortunately. Mozu, that's an easy jail. Oru, he's literally just a star, no ass. Twerking god!
I heard you's a pedophile, nigga. I heard you like little boys and girls, nigga.
Let's see. What's his name again? Ramsey, that's his name. Look at him. Look at him! No ass. He has tail, but that's not really ass. D. Uncle Sven. I feel like it's the same thing as Griselma. He has the age and experience, but like, you probably not the assets. But just how majestic his movements are, put him at twerking god alone. Then you have Tiamat. No, well actually Tiamat's only like 3 as well. Jail. Trip both doesn't have the assets, and also doesn't have the slightest idea on what twerking is. High-end D. Title twerking god. Bro. Even though Title only has 1 arm and only fights, bro, that mouse is gonna like speak some wisdom into his ear and be like, gotcha. Alright, look. I may have some recording of this, but bro, Vadasi? Vadasi! Damn! Isn't he literally just a fox, bro? No ass. I'm sorry. I'll put him in A. Controversial take, but I'll put him in A. Look at her. I'm compelled to put her in twerking god because she has the assets and the personality. However, look at her competition. I don't think she's making it to twerking god. A very high A. Honestly, if you're into people built like fridges, then maybe a twerking god. But me, I'm ascended, so I know she's gonna have the mentality to train to train twerking, but it's gonna be stiff as a stone. C tier. Oh, and this guy. D. I don't gotta look at him. He's all hands. Look at him. He's not gonna be twerking his ass. He's gonna be twerking those fingers. Golly. Okay, but really, when you're into the game, you'll notice 1, wow, this music is amazing. 2, the characters and animations are so well done and balanced. 3, the sound design just hits. And 4, did I mention the music already?
Yo!
The game is just super fun to play as well. No game is truly lost after a few deaths, unlike some games. Even when you're losing, you can still have a lot of fun just fighting it out, just brawling. And on top of that, the community is home to plenty of wonderful and positive people, and the devs are also pretty social as well. Now with all that being said and done, you may now be thinking, well, what did all go wrong back in 2017? Well, that's actually a pretty long story, but I'll cut it pretty short. The game has always been a mess in terms of keeping the lights on, but there has always been people who have stuck behind the game trying to make it work. And now that the game is back, many people, me included, fear that the cycle is just gonna continue and they're just gonna go broke again. So how are they gonna keep the lights on this time? The game has always been very generous in terms of cost, with most of the development going into more features and balancing of the game and creating more content, with cosmetics usually being earnable through just playing the game. And to my knowledge, they've released very few paid cosmetics. And with the re-release that's coming April 6th, at the super steep price of only $20. It'll take a small miracle for them to keep the lights on this time again. And as much as people hate microtransactions being shoved in their face all the time, it's a necessary evil. I for one would be fine with paying a $10 to $15 battle pass. They can even take the Halo Infinite approach and make it to where you can just swap between previous and current battle passes as you wish. I'll also be fine paying $5, $7, maybe even $10 for individual skins for my favorite characters. If it means I can replace Aisling's sword with a metal pipe, that's fine. And as good as the game is, the community is also pretty small. Incredibly passionate and kind, but small. That's why I think we need more people making content for the game. Maybe we can get a large content creator to cover the game. Or maybe I can just boss up and do it. I don't know. Scripts already derailed a while ago. Play Gigantic!